Alright guys, so we're back for month 3. Now, I've realised that my YouTube channel isn't going to blow up in the next, in the next couple of weeks or anything, or in the next couple of months. This is going to be a very slow burning thing. And I'm kind of okay with that. I've kind of slightly got over kind of constantly checking my views and seeing that kind of stuff. And I'm now just refocusing a lot of my efforts on other stuff. A good understanding of what patience is. I've always seen patience as the ability to have faith in the route you're taking, but Alex Hormozi also redefines kind of patience as just doing other stuff while you wait for some stuff to be able to sort itself out in a way. So you can look at it in both ways, but the way I'm kind of dividing up kind of the way my business functions, at least mentally at the moment, is it's kind of 3 things. There's content, there's course/coaching, and then there's kind of community. Now, at the moment, I'm making the kind of course stuff. Sorry, no, it's probably content, it's course, and then it's community/coaching. So right now, and the way I'm working on these is that I'm making some of them a bit more essentially passive, and then others more active. And to not overwhelm myself, I'm just focusing on one active thing at any given time, because obviously it is only me who's doing all this. So at the moment, my content is passive. I'm not putting too much effort into it. I'm still thinking of ideas, I'm still trying to come up with valuable things to say, but I'm not spending £1,000 going out and shooting and getting a film crew or any of that stuff. My course is active because I'm actually actively building up the course right now. And then my coaching/community, that's passive. Essentially, I'm not doing anything on that just right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the course done. It should probably still take maybe 1 or 2 more months, maybe even more than that, but we'll see. At the end of the day, I want the product that people will be buying to actually be good. It actually needs to create some value, otherwise ethical sides beyond that of just actually selling something that doesn't actually help anyone. Obviously I feel that I don't want to actually scam people. That doesn't sit right with me. But just as its own thing, no one's going to buy it if it doesn't actually help them. So I need to actually make something that is valuable and it does something for people. So I'm currently building that out. And then after that, I will transition to doing community/coaching active. Course will be passive, and content will be passive. And that's where I'll still just keep on making the same YouTube videos I've been making. They're kind of effectively low effort compared to everything else. They're not the active thing, but I'm actually I'll have the course built, have a product that people can use, and then I will effectively start doing outreach and finding people who I can coach and I can help. And this is where it'll be active, because I will be reaching out to people, I will be going on coaching calls. I will have this, the course will be now passive, where I might not do anything to change it really, or I might, change literally small typos here and there. But I'll just get quite a few people through it. I'll make notes on what I should change and improve in the course. And then I'll probably, after that, do that for enough time that I get a good supply of people and I have a good understanding about what I'm doing. And then I might stop doing that as much, maybe limit the amount of people who I work with to only maybe 2 people a week or something like that. And then I'll go back in on course and I'll make course the active thing and I'll refine it, and I'll essentially just keep on going through these 2 things. Hopefully at some point my business will be able to make enough money that I can then quit my current job. But we will see about that, this is like maybe, year to 3 years down the line. And then after I've got products that actually people care about and people like, then I'm just going to go all in on content and just like spend a lot of money, probably as much money as I possibly can do to just advertise it. This would be like, I guess, I've got lots of different ideas for what I'd want to do, but yeah, I want to make things that essentially sort of go viral, that do have a large impact, because that will just 10x the amount of people coming into the course and stuff. So yeah, so that's my game plan. I was thinking even once I've got the product kind of, at least just version 1 of the products in place, I was thinking I might even like do a series of videos where I talk about how like I've implemented each of Hormozi's books into the whole thing. So maybe that's something I can do. And yeah, I think the big thing that's changed now is that I have a sense of kind of progress, and I'm not waiting for the channel to blow up. I've just still got like a product that at some point will be like so good that people want it. And yeah, like that's the kind of way I'm thinking about it. Like, this might sound like stupid or something, but when I think to myself when the next Zelda game comes out, like the next probably big one, not the Ocarina of Time, but like the next big one, it's probably still like only like, 3 or 4, like probably 3 years down the line, or maybe even 4 years down the line. And when I think about that, like, that doesn't seem like any time. If I'm just focusing on the business, I'm going to have like a business, hopefully, that's actually like self-sustaining and actually can like pay me so I can actually do it. And I'm going to have that hopefully by the time like the next Zelda game comes out. So by the time that, yeah, like I've got so caught up in the idea that like things have to be done now and like they have to be done in the next couple of years. When I give myself a bigger time horizon, I'm like, yeah, I can wait for that. Like that's going to come out and I'm excited for that. But like in between then, like I'm going to have all this time. And I guess it just makes those 3 years feel like they're a lot shorter. So yeah, so I think I'm, at least right now, as I'm recording this, as like over the last couple of weeks, I don't feel as much a need to get views and stuff. That will all come. I just need to make a good product. So that's what I'm just putting my efforts into. Apart from that though, life's been pretty good. Me and my wife, we went to Canterbury on the kind of southeast coast for a week. That was really nice. That was kind of our first like proper holiday. Well, it was our first holiday just on its own, just the two of us. And it was also kind of half our honeymoon. So that was very nice. New Berserk chapter came out recently, and that was a big one. That one was great. We saw the Ocarina of Time remake kind of stuff. I don't know about the graphics, but that's just me. But I think that should be fun. Oh yeah, and Boards of Canada came out with their album. I like that. That was pretty good. But yeah, so that's how things are going, and I will see you guys next month.